Good morning, this is Keisha Spivey and I'm bringing you your Friday Fire. Hope you are having an amazing day. I woke up at dark 30 this morning. My husband told me I was crazy because I am so pumped up about finishing 2018 strong and launching like a crazy woman into 2019 like a woman on a mission. But today I wanted to share something that I read on last week that was a game changer. It was by Brené Brown, and I enjoy her books. You can have mixed opinions about what you think about her, but she's powerful and she has taught me so much about my own insecurities and about being honest about my own vulnerabilities. And one thing that she said was to make a list of the people whose opinion matters to you. And on her paper, I think she ended up with 8 names and I ended up with 7. And as I wrote that list of people, I realized how many people I have allowed to have opinions and it shouldn't even matter. As I looked through that list of people and I thought about why those people's opinions mattered to me, and why how they saw me and what they said about me, why it was important to me, it put in perspective how often I've allowed other people's thoughts, opinions, and whatever to rule me. And I just decided going into 2019, no more. Some things needed to be packaged. Some baggage needed to be left behind. And I was talking to a good friend of mine on yesterday, and we were talking about that list from Brené Brown, and she made an even deeper comment. She says, Keisha, why don't you call those people and tell those people who they are to you, what they mean to you, and find out if the feelings are mutual. And if they are not, it is so okay. But there won't be any mixed communication. There won't be any false expectation. You'll know exactly where you stand with them. And then you can decide where they stand with you. That conversation was so freeing because so often people go into relationships with false expectations of how people feel and how they see them and what they think about them, who they can count on and who they cannot. And then what happens is you end up disappointed. But why are you really disappointed if those people were never committed to be that to you? What if it was a banner or a mantle you put over them that they never accepted, nor should they have? So as you're coming around this weekend and getting ready for next week, I want to encourage you to think about the people whose opinion really matters to you. Talk to them, let them know that they matter. Explain to them why they matter and see if the feelings are mutual. See if it's a mutually beneficial relationship. And if it's not, okay, shake the dust off your feet and move on. If you want things to be different in 2019, then you're going to have to do some things differently. You know, everybody who started with you in 2018 may not be going with you into 2019, and it's so okay. You know, people come into your life for reasons and seasons. You got to appreciate the relationships when they lasted, appreciate the lessons that you learned from them, and commit to grow to the next level. I want to challenge you over these next few days, get rid of baggage, mentally, emotionally, physically, out your refrigerators, help us Jesus, all the things that are holding you prisoner, anything that could have held you captive in 2018, I'm declaring that you are releasing it in the name of Jesus. And you're setting your eyes and your expectation to where you're being called to go, that you're growing to that place you've been destined to go, and that you are not looking back because retreat is not an option. So think about the people whose opinion matter, be honest with them about it, and then go forward. The only way you can live your life on max is if you have proper perspective, you know who's on your team, you know who's with you, and you stay connected to the source. Stay connected to the branch, and you cannot lose. So do you to the max and commit in 2019 to live your life on max. God bless you, and happy early new year.